Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a green valley, there lived a little ant named Annie. Annie was different from other ants, as she had big dreams and ambitions. While her friends were content with scavenging for crumbs and seeds, Annie longed for adventure and exploration. One day, while wandering through the village, Annie saw a tall rubber tree with juicy leaves that seemed to stretch up to the sky. She was fascinated by its height and determined to climb to the top. The thought of reaching the top and seeing the world from a new perspective thrilled her. The other ants laughed at her, saying, "You're too small, Annie. You'll never make it. The tree is too slippery, and the wind is too strong." But Annie didn't listen. She was determined to prove them wrong. Annie started climbing, using her tiny mandibles and legs to dig into the bark. But it was harder than she thought. The tree was indeed slippery, and she kept falling, tumbling to the ground. The other ants watched, shaking their heads, thinking, "We told her so." But Annie didn't give up. She kept trying and trying, using all her might. She learned to use the tree's ridges and grooves to her advantage, and she developed a new technique for gripping the bark. As she climbed, she met various creatures who discouraged her, like a snail who said, "You're too fast. Annie, you'll never make it. You'll get tired and give up." A curious bird perched on a branch asked, "What's the point of climbing so high? What will you find up there?" But Annie didn't let their words stop her. She kept climbing, fueled by her determination and curiosity. Finally, after many attempts, many falls, and many doubts, Annie reached the top of the rubber tree. The view was breathtaking. She could see the entire village, the valley, and the surrounding mountains. The leaves were even juicier than she imagined, and the wind carried the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The other ants were amazed and proud of Annie's achievement. They realized that even the smallest creatures can achieve big things with determination, perseverance, and creativity. Annie's story spread throughout the land, inspiring others to chase their dreams, no matter how impossible they seemed. And Annie, the little ant who dared to dream big, became a legend in her own time. Subscribe to my channel for more stories.